the name of the other town on the Indian reservation up there in Colville, the Colville Res was Curlew. I think it's Curlew and Angelina. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. Our big rival was Kettle Falls. It's a little town, about 1,000 people, about 15, I'm not sure how many miles north of Colville. And they had the falls there, of course, Kettle Falls. And it was a neat little town. Yeah, because this kid, Robbie Snyder, real attractive kid. He was related to, what's that guy's name? Davidson? Is it John Davidson? I can't remember his name. He's like a talk show host kind of guy and stuff like that. And he had family up there, and they had like a restaurant up there. And I was dating this girl, Belinda Pfeiffer, a very beautiful blonde girl and everything like that. She really liked me, and she was really affectionate. And it's a good thing. I felt like I shouldn't stay with her because she was really affectionate. And I was in my hormone thing, and she was too. Yeah. We've been real affectionate together. So I had a feeling I just shouldn't stay in the relationship. She started dating Robbie Snyder. And he was cuter than me, I thought, and she was, one time at a football game, she was looking back at me like, is he mad? Is he jealous? And I was like, no, actually, I'm happy. He's cuter than me. And I'm glad we didn't hook up. Because we probably might have pushed it too far in affection. Because she was really sweet. She'd hug you and kiss you, kind of. And I liked it. I think I would have liked it too much. The other girl, Suzette Gilson, she was part Colville Indian too and stuff like that. And that's the problem thing was too, is that, I would have tried to push in, and I told you that we stayed there and we've been, Dad had been able to stay at a different job other than Alcoa. This girl, Gina Roy, I had a crush on her. So I would have met me one of them, either Indian or part Indian girls there on the ranch and started having babies at a very young age. That's why I didn't look up a lot of the girls in Las Cruces either. Because I'm very affectionate, and I would have started having babies at a very young age. I would have been Sam Crawford was at MSU. He was a dad. A lot of the guys at the schools that, I would have tried. I don't know if I've been able to get a scholarship, though, you see, because of other problems with that. So I'd been a very young father. That's why I didn't get into a lot of the relationships that I did. That's why I was also very shy and stayed back, because I was very affectionate. And women like girls like affectionate boyfriends, and I'm faithful, and I'm affectionate. So that's one of those things that it's interesting. But it wasn't working for me. It didn't work for me, and it doesn't work for me well in this American culture and a lot of things that we regard and we respect, unless it's with the right kind of woman. So my family was right. If I had gone to one of their churches, followed the ways of their churches. I got me a good LDS young lady, a good lady at Mesilla Valley Christian, a good lady at just at most religious groups, a good Muslim wife. Because I'm a very honest man and I can make an honest living with a woman like that, whew, I've been in heaven. But I wasn't supposed to be in heaven like that, y'all, I tell you. Then I'd be happy with where I was at. And I would stay there, and I would just sit there and try to find ways. That's what happened with me and my family when I was trying to get back in the military and trying to do other things. I knew stuff was wrong. I was like, I can't be wrong, but they just must have these Muslim sects that are just really radical and stupid. I don't know what's going on with, after 9/11. And then when I started looking at things and going, shit, yeah, what did Thamer tell you? Thamer told me. So Saddam Hussein, the Sunni, Osama bin Laden's Shiite. He's not harboring him. No, he's somewhere else. He's in a predominantly Shiite community. He's not hiding in Iraq. Iraq is run by. If he was in Iraq, Saddam Hussein would be trying to kill him. These are the people they've been at war with. So I was like, oh shit. I started sitting down going, man, that's why they didn't let me back in the military. I just started figuring all this stuff out. I'm like, you feel like such a dope. I was trying to make my family happy. I was trying to make my family happy. I was trying to make my wife happy. I was trying to make life good for the kids and stable. So we joined the Mormon Church again. Even though I knew in my heart, I was like, and Bishop Brown knew it, and so did Brother Dorn. They were like, you sure you're going to tithe? I'm like, yeah, I always give money to God. I wasn't lying to him. I give all my money. I once a year in July, I buy the NCAA football for myself. Okay, that's about all I bought for myself pretty much through the whole marriage. And she would yell at me because I'd spend a lot of time on it because it was where I'd hide every time she'd cheat on me when things didn't. She would, I'd go hide in that game so I wouldn't get too emotional. It saved me emotionally. The guys at EA Sports saved my life physically, really, seriously. I'm not lying. I needed a place to escape from the cruelty that Amy would put you through, and the kids did too. So they played video games. Noah played video games a lot. Natalie was just angry, and the other kids would watch cartoons or play video games. But the girls would just come spend time with me. They'd just come in the room and just play right there. Noah was distracted and copying his father and doing the same thing I was. And we were all just really dysfunctional because she was just brutal. And but she was trained to be this way. And it was hard to, because every time you'd get up and start succeeding and do something, she would cut you off at the knees at it, and then destroy you, and just I'd get a good job, and I was like excited at last. They're going to pay for my school. They're going to have me go back to school and start getting classes and pay for my school and my degree. I'll probably be making six figures pretty soon. She'd start cheating. She'd disappear. She wouldn't show up. I would have to call in sick. She'd call in the middle of the shift. You got to come pick up the kids. Shit. Don't you understand? Now they're not going to, and then everybody was talking, and then all the women wanted to, well, the one girl, Leticia, absolutely gorgeous. One time we were in training class and we were doing a listening session. She goes, the way he listens is just so sexy. And one of the girls, you can't say that. It's not Pete. And I'm like, I'm all right with it. It's okay. I understand. That's very flattering. But, yeah, you can get in trouble. We'll get you. And she goes, that's okay. It was still just so sexy. And she was about 5 feet tall. Big brown eyes. Just gorgeous. Only problem is she had her ex-boyfriend tattooed above her name, tattooed above her tailbone. I'm just joking around. Yeah, Aaron's a knucklehead. That's not the other thing. You just put Aaron right dummy and permanent marker. I'm just kidding. But she was really sweet and she was really nice and she was really mad at me because when she found out I was having trouble with my marriage, I avoided her like the plague. And she thought I was being a jerk. I wasn't. It's just that she had 2 to 3 kids also, and had a boyfriend that she didn't trust there, and I didn't want to open up Pandora's box because I would like her too much. That's why I didn't talk to her. I didn't talk to Leticia. And Amy would come to work all the time and go, the women that work here are ugly. I don't have anything to worry about. Then she met Lizette, and she was like, well, Lizette's cute, but she's too young for you. It's like, what? You're 20, she's 18. And I was 33, she was 19 when we got married, and Lizette thinks I'm a nice guy. She calls me Happy Gilmore. Because I always wear shorts and a hockey jersey and be silly and just joke around with the kids. I have fun. And they would say that, wait, how do we work with Happy Gilmore? He's a nut. I was like, I just have fun with the kids, man. It's fun. So we just had a good time. And we do have a certain kind of resemblance. Me and Adam, we kind of look similar. So it's funny. So we could have a good time. And I'm a character sometimes. I'm not always that fun. I'm not real funny, but I have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she did stuff like that. She never saw Leticia. She never saw half the women that would get flirtatious with me, and I would never tell her because I didn't want to make her jealous. But she had no problems doing it with me. She had no problems. As soon as she could get a guy, she'd go find him, she'd boom. And she did that to you every time. They were doing the same thing with me at NSI. Some of the people were jealous, and the people that were jealous, of course, were the ones that were manipulating her with that other stuff. And the people that were not jealous were excited, and we talk about things, and they were like, Ralph, we know a lot of these kids are influenced by you and like you, and even kids from the other houses come and, Ralph is cool. I like him, so they were looking to promote me, and the whole time Nate was looking to knock me down because he thought I was full of shit and didn't do things right, and these kids were hoodwinking me. He was manipulating these kids to do whatever he wanted so he would look smart. He would set them off, and then say, I called it. It's like, you can't punch somebody in the back of the head 19 times and say, he's going to go off on the 20th one, 19th. Oh, that was close. Good job, Nate. Fucking schmuck. And I started calling on it. I'd tell some of the people, he's fucking with kids. And then Craig and me would talk, and he goes, yeah, some of the stuff we do does fuck with these kids. Like that one kid, he made own that thing, and then when they came back and said he was actually telling the truth, Nate never apologized. Well, it's because he was a dick. He put that kid through hell. We almost got sued. Yeah, it's because he's an asshole. He needs to let up when he needs to let up. He can't always be right. He makes the situations where he's always right. Are you not getting it? No, Ralph, you're just not getting it. I get it. I just don't manipulate situations to make myself look right. If I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong, and I'll just try my best. We were totally different people. He's a control freak. I'm not. Same with Amy. She's a control freak. That's why she was attracted to him. Peace.